Friends, I am Shagnik and I welcome you all to online learning. Today, we are going to discuss three topics. We will start with probability, followed by permutation and combination, and last but not the least, mixture and allegation. So, let us move to the probability. Before moving to questions, we will see some concepts of probability. P is equal to, that is a probability, is equal to favorable outcome by total outcome. For example, a coin is tossed, okay, and we need a tail, okay. So how many outcomes could be head or tail? That is 2. And what is our favorable outcome? That is tail. That is 1. So the probability would be 1 by 2. And always remember, probability ranges from 0 to 1. At least, but minimum it could be 0 and maximum it could be 1. Okay, NCR is equal to number of ways of choosing or selecting R objects from N objects. NCR can be denoted as N factorial by R factorial into N minus R factorial, right? Okay, now let us move to the questions. A bag contains 6 red balls and 8 green balls. Two balls are drawn at random, one after the another, with replacement. Okay, so when a ball would be taken, after that it would be again put to the bag after seeing the color of the ball. Okay, so first they're asking find probability that both the balls are green. So how many total balls are there? 14. So total outcome will be 14. Okay, and find the probability that both the balls are green. So when the first ball would be drawn, we the probability that it is green is 8. Okay, because 8 balls are there, 8 by 14 into, then the ball will be again put to the bag. So still 14 balls are left, and how many green balls are there? 18. So the probability of both the balls are green is 8 by 14 into 8 by 14. So we can reduce it as 4 by 7 to 4 by 7. That would be 16 by 49. Okay, first green and second is red. So for first time it would be 8 by 14. Then as red are 6 balls, so 6 by 14. Okay, and if both are red, then 6 by 14 into 6 by 14. Hope you have understood. Now it is given 4 black and 6 white balls, and two balls are drawn one by one without replacement. That means, suppose a white ball is chosen at first. After seeing it, we will not put it in the bag, we will kept it aside. So the number of balls in the bag will reduce one by one. Okay, so they are telling without replacement. So what is the probability that the balls are same in color? Okay, suppose, so both the balls must be black, or both the balls must be white. Okay, always remember, if there is a and condition, we do multiply, and if there is a or condition, we do plus. Here there is a and condition, that is the first ball is green and second ball is also green, so we have done multiply. First is green, second is red, and we are doing and, so multiply. So here what we will do first, let us do, consider the black balls. So how many black balls are there? 4 upon total balls 10, 4 and 6 10, into one black ball we got, so we will keep that black ball aside. So now how many total balls left? 9. How many black ball left? 3. So this is the probability of black. Now if both are white, that would be or black or white, two balls black or two balls white. Yes, so there is a or condition, so we are doing plus, right? So now 6 white balls, so 6 by 10 into, and second ball should also be white, so there is a and condition, we are multiplying. So 6 by 10 into 5 by 9. Okay, so we just need to solve it now. So what it would be? 12 by 90 plus 30 by 90. Now solve. If we take 90 as common, then it would be 42 by 90. We can reduce it 21 by 45. We can more reduce it 7 by 15. 7 by 15 would be our answer. Okay. Hope you have understood. Now let us move to the next questions. Okay. From a group of three men, four men and two children, four people are to be chosen to form a team. Probability that committee contains at least one of each man, woman, and children. So we have to choose like this way, that we have at least one man, at least one woman, and at least one children in the community. Other than that, we can take one woman or one woman or one children extra, because we have to form a committee of four people. Okay, so by multiple ways we can do it. So let us do. So what is the total outcome? Total outcome would be 9C4, 4 plus 3 7 plus 2, 9 people are there, and from 9 people we have to choose 4. So the total outcome is 9C4. And in upper side we can do, at first we can select 2 men. So from 3 we will be selecting 2 men, so 3C2 into, from 4 women we are selecting 1 woman, and from 2 children we are selecting 1 children, so 3C2 into 4C1 into 2C1. After that, let us now select 2 women. So we will do 3C1 into 4C2 into 2C1 by 9C4. Now we will select 2 children. So it will be 3C1 into 4C1 into 2C2 by 9C4. So now we have to just solve it. I hope everyone can solve it. How we will do 9C4? We can write as 9 factorial by 4 factorial into n minus r, that is 5 factorial, right? Then we can write 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 factorial, because 5 and 5 would be cut, 5 factorial, and 4 can be write as 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, right? So 5 would be gone, 4 into 2 8 would be gone, 3 into 2 6. So in upper it would be 9 sevens are 56 into 2, 9 sorry, uh, 9 8 9 sevens are 63, 63 into 2 126. So in denominator we will be having 126. If we take 126 common, and after that if we solve it, okay, if we solve it we will get answer as 12 by 21. So please solve it. I hope everyone can solve it. Okay, now let us move to the next question. Two cards are drawn at random from a pack of 52 cards. What is the probability that either both are black or both are queen? So, in card question, we need to know that we have 26 black cards and 26 red cards. Upon red, we have 13 diamond card, okay, and 13 heart card. In black, we have 13 spades and 13 other name I could not remember at this moment. Okay, and in every color on every part we have a king, a queen, a jack, and all of those. Okay, so total there are 4 queens, 4 king, 4 jack. Okay, okay, now what is the question? What is the probability that either both are black or both are queen? Okay, so two cards are drawn at random, that is two cards has been chosen. So from 52, two would be chosen, and first there could be both are black, so there are 26 black card, so 26C2, or both are queen, so how many queens are there? 4C2 by 50C2. But this is not the end, because in 26 black card, two could be queens, right? Because in every single black, in every 13 black cards, and in spades and other thing, we have one spade queen and other thing queen, right? So we have to minus 2C2, we have to minus two cards, that is 2C2 by 52C2. So this complete would be your answer, because these two are the common cards. Because up in four queens we could have two queens that are black. Okay, Hope you have understood. Okay. Now they are saying two cards are drawn together. Probability one is paid and one is hurt. And is there. Okay. So what we will do? Multiply. So 13C1 into 13C1 upon 52C2. So if we solve this, that would be our answer. Okay. Okay. Now let us move to the next question. Okay. This is a previous year question. Okay, it is telling R speaks truth 40% of the time and L speaks truth 60% of the time. Percentage of cases where R and L are likely to contradict each other. When they will contradict each other, when suppose R is telling truth and L is telling a lie, and in the second case, or R is telling a lie and L is telling a truth. So we have to find this. So our probability, the percentage when R speaks truth is 40%, that is 40 by 100 into L speaks false in 40% plus R speaks false in 60%. L speaks false, uh, L speaks truth is 60%. So we have to solve this. If we solve this, 0 0 would be cut. Okay, 0 0 would be cut. 0 0 here cut. 0 0 gone. Okay, so 16 by 100 plus 36 by 100, then 100, it would be 52. So 52 by 100. So in 52 percentage of time, okay, 52% of cases, they are likely to contradict each other. Okay, this is your answer. Okay, now a bag contains 6 white and 4 black balls. Two balls are drawn at random. Find probability that they are of same color. Okay, so how many balls are there? 10 balls. Okay, so probability the total outcome would be 10C2. Okay, so they are of same color. It could be two white of same color or four black of or two black of same color. So it could be 6C2 or 4C2. So if we solve this, you will get answer as 17 by 15. Okay, now, it is given a box contains 5 green, 4 yellow, and 3 white marbles. 3 marbles are drawn at random. What is the probability? They are not of same color. So, how can we do they are not of same color? If we get the probability of same color, and if we minus 1 minus that, because 1 is the total probability, they are not of same color plus probability they are of same color will be equal to 1. So to find they are not of same color, we can subtract it 1 minus probability of what they are of same color. Okay, so to find the probability of same color, we have to do 5C3, as 3 balls are drawn at random, by 5 for 9 plus 3, there are 12 balls, so 12C3 plus 4C3 by 12C3 plus 3C3 by 12C3. So our answer would be 1 minus this whole. If you solve this, you will get answer as 41 by 44. I am not doing the calculation because it will waste more time, so I am only telling you the concepts. You please do the calculations at home. If you face any problem in calculation, you can tell me in the comment section. I will give you answer there. Okay, now let us move to the next question. Okay, if we toss 3 coins, probability of getting 2 heads. Okay, so how many are the outcomes? Likely outcomes could be head or tail, that is 2, and we have 3 coins, so we can write 2 to the power 3. So how many total outcomes could be? 8. Okay, so that could be head head head, it could be head head tail, it could be head tail head, it could be tail head head, Okay, it could be tail, tail, tail. It could be tail, tail, head. One, two, three, four, five, six. It could be tail, head, tail. It could be tail, tail, tail. So in how, so total are eight. In how many portions we are getting two heads? One, two, and three. So answer would be 3 by 8. Suppose they have given at most two head. So we would consider 0 head, 1 head, and 2 head. So we have so in how many places we have 3 head? We have 3 head in one place, right? So the probability of 3 heads is 1 by 8. So we can simply do this: 1 minus 1 by 8. Then we will get of at most 2 heads. That would be 7 by 8. We can see here 7 by 8 easily, but in big question, this method will help you to quickly find the answer. Okay. Now, it is given two dice are thrown simultaneously. What is the probability of getting two numbers whose product is even? So, there are two dice, and in single dice, the number of outcomes is 6 because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and two dice. So, how many will be a total outcome? That would be 36. That would be like 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, like this up to 1 comma 6, then 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2, like this up to 2 comma 6, then 6 comma 1, 6 comma 2, up to 6 by 6. So in exam you don't have time to write all the outcomes and then find which multiplication would give you the product even. So what you can do, you can apply a logic, that is, if we multiply odd and even, okay, if we multiply a odd number and even number, okay, odd number and even number, the result is always even. If we multiply a even number and even number, then also the result is even. Only if we multiply a odd number and odd number, then only result is odd. So we will find which are the outcomes where both the numbers are odd. It would be 1 comma 1, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 5, right? Then 3 comma 1, 3 comma 3, 3 comma 5. Then it we will be having 5 comma 1, 5 comma 3, 5 comma 5. So probability that the product is even is 9, odd is 9 by 36. So probability that the product is even, the probability the product is odd is 9 by 36. The probability the product is even is 27 by 36. Why? Because 1 minus 9 by 36 give you 27 by 36. So that's all from probability. Hope you have understood. Okay. Now let us move to permutation and combination. Permutation and combination is a very big topic, but in exam very few questions from, and some particular questions have been asked in permutation and combination. So we will focus mainly on those questions. Okay. So so I will request you to remember the factorial of numbers up to 8 at least. That will help you to find the solution easily, and try to learn 1 to 25 squares of 1 to 25, like 11 square, 12 square, like that, up to 1, up to 1 to 25, and cube of numbers from 1 to 10 at least. Then they will help you to solve the questions easily in your exam. And factorial up to 8, that is 1 factorial equal to 1, 2 factorial equal to 2, 3 factorial is 6, 4 factorial is 24, 5 factorial is 120, 6 factorial is 720, 7 factorial is 5040, and 8 factorial is 40320. So try to remember up to 8 factorial at least. Okay. Now the question is, in how many ways letters of word table can be arranged? As there are 5 letters, we can arrange them in any way. So the total numbers we can arrange is 5 factorial. As we have 5 letters and they are all distinct letters, so we can arrange them in 5 factorial ways. Okay. Now in how many ways letters of word shiny can be arranged? So how many letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 letters. So 6 factorial. But both the a's are common. Okay, so we will divide by 2 factorial, because if we arrange them, this a to a would be common and will make a same combination. Okay, same arrangement. So we will divide it by 2 factorial. Okay, now in how many ways letters of word mathematics can be arranged? How many letters are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. That would be 11 factorial. But both a are common, so we will write 2 factorial. Again, two t's are common, we will write 2 factorial. Again, uh, both m are common, so we will again write 2 factorial. So this will be our answer. So here 5 factorial answer would be 120. Okay, here 6 factorial answer would be 720 by 2, that would be 360. Okay, like this way you have to solve this also. Okay, uh, so you let please solve it at your home. You can take the help of calculator also. So let us move to the next question. In how many ways letters of word rainbow can be arranged? Okay, so all words start with r, so we are fixing the first letter, that is it should be r. So other than r, how many letters are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we can arrange them in any way. So so we can arrange them in 6 factorial ways. Okay, begins with r and end with w. So we are fixing the first two position with r and w. So remaining how many positions are there? 5. And how many letters are there? Also 5. So we can arrange them in 5 factorial ways. Okay, r and w in end position, r and w in end position. So middle 5 letters can be arranged in 5 factorial ways. Now we can put r here also, or we can put w here also. We can put r here also, or we can put w here also. So we can arrange r and w in the ends. Okay, so we can arrange them in 2 factorial ways. So we will have a multiplication, 5 factorial into 2 factorial. This will be our answer. Now n and b are always together, so n and b are always together, so we will consider it as 1. And it could be present in the front, it could be present in the middle, it could be present in the last. Okay, so we will consider it as 1. Other than 1, how many letters present? 1 2 3 4 5, and this are considering we as 1. So how many letters? 6 letters. So 6 factorial into 2 factorial. Why? We can arrange n and b among themselves. We can write nb also, we can write bn also. So our answer would be 6 factorial into 2 factorial. Now n and b are never together. So if we can solve rainbow in 7 factorial ways. Okay, n and b are always together. We can solve them in 6 factorial and 2 factorial ways. So if we minus 7 factorial minus 6 factorial and 2 factorial, we will get the n and b, the arrangement where n and b are never together, because 6 7 factorial is the total number of ways, and 6 factorial into 2 factorial the total number of ways in which n and b are always together. So n and b are never together, then what we will do? Total factorial minus uh, minus arrangements where they are they are together. Okay, so we will get our desired answer, right? Hope you have understood. Now let us move to the next question. Okay, in how many ways letters of word mathematics can be arranged so that vowels come together? So what are the vowels present here? A, E, A, I. So A, E, A, I, we will consider it as 1 because they will be together. Other than that, how many letters are present? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 7 plus this as 1 8. So 8 factorial ways. Upon 8 factorial, m and m are repeating, so we will divide by 2 factorial, and t and t are repeating, so we will divide by 2 factorial. Now ai, they are 4 letters, they can arranged among themselves in 4 factorial ways, but there also a is repeating, so divide by 2 factorial. This will be your answer. Okay. Okay. Now, how many 3-digit number can be formed from 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, which is divisible by 5, and none of the digits is repeated. So we will be having a 3 digit number. Okay, and we can put these numbers in these places provided they are not repeated, and it should be divisible by 5. So 5, we can divide a number by, with 5 if and only if the unit digit is 0 or 5, but we don't have a 0 here, so last place must be 5. So we are fixing the last place with 5 only. So how many digits are left to us for us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in first place we can put any of the 5 numbers, right? Okay, because 5 is only taken in the unit place. Now in this place, how many numbers are left? 4 numbers are left. So we can fill this place with 4 numbers. So in how many total ways we can solve this? It would be 5 into 4, that is 20 ways. Okay. Now if we next question is find total numbers that can be made using letters 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is greater than 6000 without repeating the digits. So 6000 is a 4 digit uh, number. Okay, but you see we have numbers only 2, 3, 4, 5, and 0. If we make a 4 digit number, none of the number would be greater than 6000, because the highest number here is 5. So we have to make it a 5 digit number. Okay, so in first place we can fill the first place with 4 numbers only, because if we put 0 in the first place, then we will only be having a 4 digit number. So we can fill the place with 4 digit only. Now in second place, with how many numbers we can fill the place? We can fill the place again with 4 number only, because one of the digits is already taken, and we can put 0 here. Okay, so then it will not, no problem, it will cause no problem. So we can fill the uh, second place with 4 digits also. Now we third place, we can, how many numbers are left to us? 3. Second last place, 2, 1. So what will be our answer? 4 into 4, 16, 16 into 3. 16 into 3 is 16, 32, 48, 48 into by 96 ways. Suppose they have written, you can repeat the digits. So what will be our answer? 4 in 4, because we cannot start with 0, then 5, then 5, then 5, then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, because we can repeat the digits. So we have 5 numbers available here, we have 5 numbers available, we have 5 numbers available here, and here also 5 numbers available here. So our answer would come as 4 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. This would be our answer. If they have given, we can repeat the digits. Hope you have understood. Now let us move to the next topic, that is mixture and allegation. It is an important topic. Okay, so to solve mixture and allegation questions, we have a shortcut trick. That is, if a thing is given, a cheap number is given, or a cheap price is given, and a costly price is given, and a average price is given. So if we do cheap minus average, okay, and costly minus average, okay, then will have a ratio, that is costly minus average and cheap minus average. This will give a ratio between cheap by costly. So it is just opposite. Cheap minus average is costly, and costly minus average is cheap. Okay. Okay. Now let us move to the question. When we will do the question, you will get to know this concept better. Okay. The question is, resultant price of a mixture is rupees 4800. It is made up of it is made up of two varieties of golden rice having price rupees 420 and 520. What should be the ratio of both the quantities? Okay, so what is the cheap price? It is 420. what is the costly price? It is 520, and the average one is 480. So if we subtract, it would be 60. Just neglect the negative sign. Okay, 520 minus 480, it would be 40. So the ratio would be 40 by 60, right? So that would be 2 is to 3 would be your answer. Now, the second question is, a mixture consists of some amount of sandalwood oil and 240 liters of water. It is priced at rupees 275 per liter. Okay, oil is priced at rupees 325 per liter. So, how much oil in the mixture? So, first let us find out what is the ratio of oil and water. So, what is the cost of oil? It is 325, and as water cost is not given, so it must be free, so that is 0. And what is the cost of the mixture? It is 275. So 325 minus 275 is 50. 0 minus 275 is 275, right? So water and oil ratio is 50 by 275. That would become as 2 is to 11. So 2 is equal to 240. So 11 should be equal to what? uh, 2 is equal to 240 means 1 means 120. So 11 means 11 into 120. So that would be 1320 liters. So how much oil in mixture? That is 1320 liters, right? So, next question. How much milk must be added in milk solution to make milk quantity 75% if 80 liter of milk solution has 45% milk in it? So, 80 liter milk has 45% milk. So, what is 45% of 80? What is 40 by 100 of 80? If you do it, 2 cut 5, 4, 5 nines are, so 36. So we have 36 liter of milk. So how much water? We have 44 liters of water. So we have to make a solution where we will have 75 liters of milk. So 75 liters of milk means 44 liter should be equal to 25%, right? So if 25% is equal to 44, then how much 75 would be equal to? It would be 44 by 25 into 75. That would be for 25 into 1, 44. 25 into 1, 44 into 3. So 44 into 3 is 120, and 4 3s are 12. So it would be 112. So we have 36 liter from first only. So how much more we have to add? We have to add 112 minus 36. So 12, 6, it would be 10. So we have to add 96 liters more, right? 36, 10, it would be 10. So 112 minus 36, that is 96 more. Okay, so we have to add 96 liters more, right? So you have got it what I want to say, because at first there are 36 liter and 44 liter, so we cannot add more water to it. So water is fixed. So so we have to make a solution of 75%. So 44 liter must be equal to 25%, because if milk is 75%, then water must be 25%. So 75% means 112 liter. We have 36 liter already, right? So we have 36 liters already. So now, okay, I've done something wrong. That is 44 into 3, 120 into 4, that would be 132. So 132, it would be 132, and 132 minus 36 is 96. It would become as 12, 96. Your 96 would be your answer. So you have to add 96 liters more. Okay, now a pot contains 40 liter of juice, right? How much juice will be there if 4 liters of juice was removed and replaced by water, and this process was again repeated twice? How much juice left? So it is a important question. Okay, For this we have a formula. The formula is x into 1 minus y by x to the power n, where x is initial amount of liquid or substance, x is y is how much reduced every time, how much reduced, and n is total number of processes, how many times we are reducing it. Okay, so there are 40 liters initially, then 1 minus y by x, that is 40 by 4 to the power, we are doing it 3 times, first one then again 2, so that would be 10, so that would be 4 by 40, 4 by 40, so 1 by 10, 40 into 10 minus 1, that is 9 by 10 cube, 40 into 9 by 10 cube. If we do this, if we do this, we will be getting answer as 29.16 liter. Please solve it and we will get this as answer, 29.16 liter. Okay, now one glass has juice and water in the ratio 5 is to 2, while other in 7 is to 4. If both glass poured in vessel, final ratio of water to juice in vessel. So let us find the ratio of juice. So in first glass the ratio of juice is 5 by 7. In second glass ratio of juice is 7 by 11, because 7 by total, 5 by total, right? So 77 would be an LCM. 7 11s are, that is 77, so 5 11s will be 55, 11 sevens are, so 7 sevens are, that would be 49. 55 plus 49 would be 104 by 77. Now for water, total amount of water, so it is 2 by 7 in the first case and 4 by 11 in the second case. So same we will getting 77, so here we will be having 22 plus 28, that would be 50 by 77. So ratio between water to juice, that would be 50 by 77 is to 104 by 77. 77% would cut, so 50 by 104, that would be 25 by 52. So 25 is to 52 is your answer. Okay, now let us move to the next question. Okay, Ramesh makes 60 liters of type 1 to type 2. Type 1 costs 32 per liter, while type 2 is 23 per liter. He sells at 28. It means he sells total of type 1 and type 2 at rupees 28. How much type 2 acid is needed to make it no profit, no loss? So 32 per liter, he sells 60 liters of type 1, and then 23 per liter, we don't know how much he sells, so he sells total at 28. So how many so what is the total quantity? It will be 60 plus x, and they are equal, then only we will having no profit or no loss. So this is our equation. If we solve it, you will get x as 48 liters. Okay, so if we sell 48 liters of type 2 at rupees, and then we sell the total amount at 28 rupees, then we will be having no profit and no loss. Okay, now it is a very very important question, this and this, these are both are very very important question. So let us know what they are telling. A mixture of two food items has salt to sugar in the ratio as 7 is to 32. The ratio of salt to sugar is 2 is to 11 and 5 is to 21 in two individual items. So in what proportion two are mixed? So how can we solve it? If we find salt ratio in this, so we can easily able to find how much of this two is mixed. Okay, Or we can also do, if we find sugar ratio in this, so we can easily find how much of these two is mixed. Okay, so we can take salt only or we can take sugar only. By both ways we will get the same solution. Suppose let us take salt. So what is the amount of salt in the first item? It is 2 by 31, 2 by 13. And what is the amount of salt in second item? It is 5 by 26. So what is the amount of salt in the resultant? It is 7 by 39. If we subtract 2 by 13 minus 7 by 39, it is 1 by 39. And if we subtract 5 by 26 minus 7 by 39, by neglecting the negative sign, it is 1 by 78. So 1 by 78 by 1 by 39, it is 39 by 78. That is 1 is to 2. So they are mixed in the ratio 1 is to 2. If we do it with sugar, we will also get the same answer. You can check it by taking sugar also. Okay. Now, this question is just the opposite of the first question. Here it is given two alloys A and B are composed of two basic elements. The ratio of the compositions of two basic elements are 5 is to 3 and 1 is to 2. New alloy X is formed by mixing two alloys in 4 is to 3 ratio. Here, the ratio is given. We have to find out what is the composition of basic elements in the alloy, in how much composition they are mixed, or how much elements are there in the alloy. And in this question, it is given how much composition they are, but they have we have to find us, they are given to find us the in which proportion they are mixed. So these are just opposite. So how we can solve it? So uh, if we do, how much first element is there in the first alloy? It is 5 by 8. And in what proportion they are mixed? In first alloy we are mixing in proportion 4. Okay, if we consider of the first element. Okay, so 5 by 8 amount is present, or in 5 by 8 ratio the first element is present in the first alloy, and first alloy is mixed in the ratio 4, so we are multiplying with 4. So in second alloy, how much element is there? It is 1 by 3, and it's mixed in the composition in the ratio 3. So how much would be the first element? It would be 5 by 8 into 4, 1 by 3 into 3. So 4 to it will cut. So 5 by 2 plus 1. If we solve it, we will be having 7 by 2. Now for the second element present in the first alloy is 3 by 8, and first alloy is mixed in how much composition? It is 4. And second element, that is B element, is present in the second alloy in the ratio 1 in the ratio 2 by 3. And how much, in what amount this alloy is mixed with the first alloy? In 3. Okay, so if we cut it, 4 2 the, so 3 by 2 plus 2, so 2, so 3 plus 4, that would be 7 by 2. So so first element is also present in the ratio 7 by 2, and second element also present in the ratio 7 by 2. So if we cut it, that is 1 is to 1. So both the elements are present in 1 is to 1 ratio, that is half. Okay, so the answer is 1 is to 1. Okay, so they are present in equal amount. So that's all for today. Hope you have liked the session. If you like it, please also tell your friends to buy this course and enjoy the classes. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day ahead.